I got to visit the White House! Well, it was a White House. Actually, it was more of a beige color. It wasn't actually a house either. It's more of a taco truck. Oh, it was White Rabbit, my favorite Filipino-Mexican fusion place. Oh, so delicious. But a lot of YouTubers did get to visit the actual President Lives There White House a couple of weeks ago, which is very exciting. Obama wanted to talk to them about how they could help him get his message out about the Affordable Care Act. Why now? Well, because the deadline to enroll is looming. The end of the month, March 31st. I've been promising to do a video about Obamacare for a while now. I even started one back at Christmas to show how easy it was to sign up, but they pushed back the deadline by 3 months, so I put it on the back burner. By now, if you've been paying attention, you should already know the basics of the Affordable Care Act, known colloquially as Obamacare. Everybody is going to have to sign up for some kind of medical insurance, whether they want to or not, or else pay a tax penalty. Now, the tax penalty would still cost a lot less than the insurance, but if you buy the insurance, you actually get the insurance. People keep calling it national health care or government health insurance, but it could not be farther from what it is. All the insurance plans you can find on healthcare.gov are private insurance plans offered by big companies like Kaiser Permanente or Anthem Blue Cross. What's new is you can compare all the plans from all these companies in one place at your state's insurance exchange. And the competition between all these companies, when you can see all the costs and benefits side by side, should bring the cost way down for people. Also, below a certain income level, the government is going to kick in and pay some of it for you. That part is coming from the government, but to get a free ride, you really got to be making next to nothing. Now, why should my tax dollars be covering health care for these deadbeats, you may ask? Well, if they have no insurance, it's going to cost us taxpayers a whole lot more to take care of them when they're dying in the emergency room, which is how it's been up to now for the really poor people who get really sick. So the Affordable Care Act is letting these people get health care much more efficiently, and ironically, it's going to cost us a lot less as taxpayers. But that's not all. The most important part of Obamacare is they've changed the rules on how health insurance works fundamentally. Before this, an insurance company could deny to cover you because you might get sick. But under Obamacare, your pre-existing conditions no longer count against you. These companies have to accept everybody for coverage. Before, you had to list every illness that you or your parents ever had before getting coverage. And if you left one out and then got sick, they could deny you coverage because you had a pre-existing condition you supposedly concealed from them. It's a dick move, but they really did this to lots of people. Now they have to cover everybody. Everybody's supposed to sign up, and the insurance companies can't screw you over anymore by pulling the rug out from under you if you get sick. So that's cool. But enough background. I had my good buddy Mark W. Gray sign up and screen captured the whole thing to show you just how easy it was. It was pretty easy, but it didn't make very compelling video. Also, I lost the footage. Hey, I got a lot going on over here. Anyway, here he is to give you the highlights. Mark?
Thanks, Hans. Signing up for the Affordable Care Act was really pretty straightforward. The hardest part was choosing which plan was right. They come in all different flavors. There's the bronze plans, which are the cheapest, then silver, gold, and platinum, which are the most expensive. The more you pay, the fewer deductibles you have, meaning everything is covered with no copay or anything. If you go for a bronze level, a cheap plan, then there's huge deductibles. Like there's a $5,000 deductible. Like you're paying as little as possible, maybe $250 a month, but then you have a $5,000 deductible where you're paying everything until you've paid that much per year. So you're really kind of not getting anything for your money unless you have a catastrophic illness, like you get cancer or get hit by a car or something really bad. For me, I went for the cheapest gold package, which was a little bit more, but there was no deductible. Anytime you want to go to the doctor, you just pay the copay, and that's it. You don't have to build up $5,000 in expenses before your insurance kicks in. But the funny thing is, today, while I was researching this to talk to you about it, I looked back at it again, and I missed this, which was a standard benefits for individuals chart that's part of the Obamacare website, where they lay out the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum plans, and they tell you the deductible and all that. And it turns out, I didn't even realize this, that no matter what plan you get 1 yearly doctor visit for absolutely free. Preventative. That's how you catch all these diseases first. So no matter how small or how cheap a plan you get the 1 doctor visit free. And it turns out, even though that's a $5,000 deductible on the cheapest plans, you still get the first 3 doctor visits per year are covered. So you just have to pay the copay. You don't have to just pay full price, which was my impression. So maybe I don't really need the gold. Maybe the bronze is enough for me. It might be enough for you, I don't know. But you should not be intimidated by the process. Sure, it's not the simplest online purchase I've ever made. This is not Amazon, okay? You can't use PayPal. But it's a lot easier than they're making it out to be. And compared to what it was like to buy insurance before, where you had to fill out every detail of your entire life history, this is a lot easier. It's important for enough people to sign up for Obamacare for it to work out, for the pool to be big enough to support the system. And the good news is, it is. Maybe it was the Zach Galifianakis video, but whatever it is, a lot more people have been driven to healthcare.gov in the last couple of weeks, and the numbers are up, and everything's cool. But you should still get in there and get some healthcare if you need it. Look, if you already have insurance through your school or your parents or your job, don't worry about it. You're all set. But if you don't, get in there and check it out. The deadline's just about a week away. Check it out. This is my HealthNet card here. So now I have health insurance for the first time in my adult life. And for a freelancer like me, it's a pretty good idea. Okay, Hans?
That was excellent, Mark. Thank you for sharing. Nice wallpaper, by the way, don't you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about Obamacare. Also, if you have any questions, put them down there too. This kind of thing cries out for a follow-up. But please be nice. I am not a shill for the Affordable Care Act. I'm just trying to give you the straight dope. Personally, I'm kind of disappointed it's not straight-up single-payer government healthcare like they got in Europe. Call me a socialist if you want. You will not hurt my feelings. But the Affordable Care Act is the law. It passed Congress over 3 years ago and has stood up to 50 Republican attempts to repeal it so far. It's been checked and balanced pretty damn well by now. It may not be perfect or all that Obama wanted, but it's way better than what we had before. If you like this kind of stuff, I made another video back in October during the government shutdown. Maybe you want to check that out. I talk about Obamacare a lot more in that one. You know, I'm kind of curious how this grown-up current events content stacks up to the Minecraft videos popularity-wise. You may vote with your likes and shares. Oh, I should talk about politics while I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, that is $1 million idea.